Hi guys, we're back out again and we're back to Vicarage Farm. Shame about the last couple of hunts we've had here on the new field, little slope field. Officially designated NFG, just too much rubbish on there, and finding out that there was middens on there or in the past, all the household rubbish had been dumped there. That's why we find so much junk and tin cans and other bits and pieces down there. So also it's a bit heavy rain we've had over the last couple of days and it's still a bit muddy down the bottom end of the state. So I've come back up to Old Faithful, up to the Mound Field with the CTX. We've had lots of nice stuff out of here, and like I said, we've only just scratched the surface. We've been going in here 2 years off and on, and it's just such a huge field. I think it's about 42 acres, this one. A lot to go at. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the left hand side here, up onto the mound. Hopefully it's not too muddy up there, and then we'll make our way down the slope down into the valley. We're here for about 5, maybe 6 hours today, depends on how muddy we get. So, as I've just mentioned, let's get muddy. Well guys, first signal, we don't have to dig for it. Looks like it's just on the surface there. Let's see it there, a little button, possibly. Yeah, a little turn back button. Not too old. Well, we're off and running. It's an interesting signal, just for a couple of inches down. I think I can see what it is. Just there. Looks like a piece of bronze. There's, oh, it could be a Roman or Celtic, that. I just see the, looks like a pendant, you know, the Horn of Plenty, that's the sort of style it is. There's a little suspension loop there as well, and a nice little pattern at the top of it. That's an interesting find. It's been very quiet the first hour. It's hopefully a sign of things to come. I see a touch of bronze down there. Looks like another coin. Actually looks like a 2p. It is. 2p about 6 inches down. Where's all the Romans and all the Celtic stuff that's supposed to be in here? Oh well, on to the next one. There's one thing for sure, at least got confidence in the machine. Look at the size of that tiny little washer there. So if I'm picking these up, I'm sure that I'm not missing anything. There must be nothing here in this patch that we've picked today. Well guys, just noticed that clump, the third spadeful just broke open, something just fell out. A bit of bronze by the looks of things. I do think we've got a heraldic pendant. 12th, 14th century. Been snapped off there. Definitely a pendant. I don't know if there'll be any detail on it or not, but I'll get that cleaned up for when we get home. Well, not a lot coming out, but enough to keep me interest. That's the main thing. Still very quiet on the western front, but I've got a bullet, probably late 1800s, early 1900s this one, but never known this field to be so quiet. I can't have had it all because it's too big. I'm right below what they call the gun emplacement, so I was hoping to get some Second World War coinage, but not even got that. I'll have to keep going. Well guys, last find, and it's a big one. And a big bit of bronze just under the surface here. Well, probably a bit of a cart or something, or shackle, maybe something like that. Ooh, huge, great thing. Yeah, definitely a bit of bronze with a bit of iron stuck to it. That's why it gives such a funny signal. Oh, look at a strange looking thing. Oh well, it's been hard work today, but you got to speculate to accumulate, as they say. But not today. No silvers, that's a disappointment for here. So let's get back to the car now and the well-earned rest. So I'll catch up with you guys at the review. Oh well, definitely the last one. It looks like a halfpenny, probably a Vic here in Edward. But absolutely shattered. So let's get on to the review now. Hi guys, welcome to the review from the Mound Field down in Vicarage Farm there. Oh, that was a hard work day. I decided to wander down to an area where we found a few little hammies before, and there's been that one Celtic silver out there, so I decided to give it a good grid in both directions, and so up and down at 90 degrees. Picked an area about 50 by 13 yards. Really hit it hard, but unfortunately no more Celtic came out. But a few bits and pieces did come out, which was nice to get. And got a few bits of lead, which is always a good sign. I like finding the lead on fields, because it shows that there's plenty of occupation. A few shotties, a few bits of wire, but wasn't that much in the way of junk. It's as usual for that field. It's not a very junky field, not like the little slope field that we've been on the last few hunts. Finds wise, well, got this whacking great big iron and bronze thing. I think that's part of a bridle, probably a modern one. Got a few little coins, 3 coins, a few buttons, harness pendants. It's a shame that's all bashed up, but it's definitely medieval. A bit of a cropped bell, bit of a bullet, a few little 22s, an old bullet. I don't know what size caliber that was. It's about 1/4 inch diameter, so you guys that might know what it was. And the one good find that we did get was a little Roman toothpick. We found one of these before, a little bit bigger one, but this one's a nice little dinky one from a Roman toilet set. So good sign that there's a Roman occupation down there. We've had coins about 20-30 yards away from that area, so I think we'll be going back in there just to give it another go, but a bit further over, and maybe pick another square and hit that one hard in the next hunt. So, little short review. Thank you again, my subscriber count's ticking over nicely. Thank you again for all your kind comments, and I look forward to reading them every time I go into YouTube. This is your pal Mal. Happy hunting to you all. Catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.